Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a microphone. Now this one here doesn't have any sort of brand names or anything like that. It just says sensitive pickup pure sound condenser microphone. And if you're interested in taking a look at this microphone, I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out or go ahead and purchase it. But this is what the box looks like. On the side here you just get some instructions, an operating guide and whatnot, and then on the side here again sensitive pickup, and then the bottom has exactly what's on the top. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. And inside this is a USB microphone. You can see there, this is what the USB cable looks like, and I'm going to get closer here. And this end here would go into your computer, and this end here would go into the microphone, and I'll show you how that goes right now. So here we have the little instruction manual with a picture of the microphone there, and I'll go ahead and read through this, get acquainted with the microphone before I actually use it. And then up next we do have what looks like a very crushed little windscreen here, so I'm probably gonna have to let this let it sit out so it stretches out again, but it's kind of squished, kind of a little bad on their part for just jamming it in there and making it look like this. And this is what the little tripod looks like. It's got metal legs, which is nice, and they don't extend, at least not that yeah, they don't extend. And then it's got like a little screw mount up here, and the screw mount is so that you can actually attach this part of the microphone attachment, and this part here, you just unscrew that like that, and then you can screw it onto the tripod and have it set up like that. And then next up we do have the microphone, which is very nice and heavy. It's made of metal, and you can probably see inside there. That's what the microphone looks like. And then up here we do have some controls for echo, volume. We do have a headphone plug there, and then we do have a mute button, which looks like it lights up once it's connected to your computer. And then of course these are little dials you can turn either to minimize or increase the echo or the volume. And then nothing much on the sides besides just those controls there. And then on the bottom there we do have our USB connector, and that's where you would just plug in your USB, which is right over here. It only goes in one way, so there's no way to really mess this up, and it goes in like that. And if you want to have this connected to the little tripod there, I believe the instructions just have it like that. I'll have to check it out more, but the pictures online have it sitting something like that. So we're going to go ahead and get acquainted with the instruction manuals and the whole microphone, and then I'll set it up on my computer and give you some audio samples, and then of course my final thoughts on the product. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, after reading the instruction guide here, I actually came across the actual name of the microphone. It's going to be the Castiles USB microphone, although that name isn't really mentioned anywhere on the Amazon listing. But honestly, this is what the little warranty guide slash user guide says is the name of the microphone. And here I am screen recording using OBS, and I'm going to show you here. The microphone's already connected to my computer, so if I click on my sound devices here, it says USB 192K audio device. That's what the microphone is called according to my computer, and I'm currently recording the audio using OBS, but I am going to be running Audacity, and I'll also be running Adobe Audition. And you can see here in Audacity, you can already see it. Microphone, USB 192K audio device. And I'm using my headphone output to just monitor the sound and make sure everything sounds the way it's supposed to. So I'm going to go ahead and hit record and see if I can start recording audio. And from here on out, you're going to hear the audio directly from Audacity, and I'll be turning all the little dials on here just so you can see what, or at least hear what everything does on the microphone. So this is the sound quality coming out of the microphone, the unbranded microphone from Amazon. Currently I have the volume turned to a little bit over half, and I noticed that it is peaking a little, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it down just a little bit. And I am peaking, but right now I'm at about between -12 and -6 decibels. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the echo up all the way so you can see or hear what it has, what it does. Now currently I have the echo turned all the way up, so I know it sounds kind of funny and I do apologize for that, but I just want to show you what everything does. Now that I have the echo turned all the way down, I'm going to go ahead and start turning the volume while at the same time continue speaking so that you can hear what the volume dial actually does. Turning up the volume, I am going to go ahead and continue talking, and honestly this microphone is a pretty good deal if you ask me. Right now the volume's all the way up and it's of course clipping, so I'm going to go ahead and adjust it accordingly. But honestly, if you ask me, this is a pretty good deal of a microphone considering the price point, and I do love that it does have a monitoring headphone jack, so you can just plug in your headphones to it and monitor audio. Now I did say I was going to do Adobe Audition in case that's the application of your choice, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now I decided to do Audacity first because it's free and because most everybody that I know is what they use to record audio. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit stop here and of course run Adobe Audition. I just installed this, so I might have to do some tweaking here and there of settings and whatnot, but I'm going to try to see if I can run the microphone with a fresh installation of Adobe Audition. Now I haven't used this software in a while. Last time I actually used Adobe Audition it was still called Cool Edit Pro, so that should kind of show how old I am. And here we are with the waveform, so I'm going to go ahead and just start recording audio here, and you should hear it in 1, 2, 3. Hey everyone, and this is the microphone test in Adobe Audition. You can see the waveforms are coming out there. I didn't really have to do much in terms of selecting the microphone, and I'm going to go ahead and start turning up the volume just to see if it's the actual sound device that we're using. And you can see there the volume is turning up and it is clipping. And turning it down, of course, turns down the volume. Usually for my audio levels I like to stick to between negative 12 and negative 6 decibels, because that's a perfect little range of audio there. And of course you can see with a fresh copy of Audition the microphone worked up right away. I didn't really have to do much, which is actually a very nice thing. I do like that about this microphone, is that it's very easy to use. And again, I'll give you my input once we're done with this audio test. And of course, now overall my opinions for this microphone, I'll give you everything else once we get down to the camera and everything like that. But overall I'm very impressed with how easy this microphone is to use, and honestly I can recommend it to anybody who's looking for a very inexpensive microphone. So let's go ahead and jump over to my camera and finish up this video. And that right there was the sound quality for this microphone. I was actually quite impressed with the raw samples that I was recording, because I did monitor them and I did check out the audio, make sure everything was okay. And that's mostly because the microphone that I used to have, which was a toner, that one wasn't that great. The cable was not that great. Of course I could have replaced it, and you needed a preamp for it, which honestly I didn't really want to bother getting into all that. This one's pretty easy to use, just plug and play. It uses power directly from the USB hub on your computer, and it's very nice that it does have a mute button and it does light up. And if it's red, it means that it's muted. If it's blue, it means that you're ready to go. Now it's very nice that it does include the audio jack there, so you can monitor your sound. I didn't try it out because I like going directly through my computer rather than the microphone, but honestly I feel like, I don't know why they included an echo feature for it. I guess because it's designed mostly for webcasts, podcasts, and online karaoke sessions, which is why they probably did include the echo. But I feel like they could have added something else instead, but it is what it is. Overall it is a very good microphone, and you can see I did put in that little windscreen there. I thought if I put it on it would actually stretch out and get better, but it looks like it is, but I'm just gonna leave it on like that. And for the audio, I didn't do any sort of processing. I just went in directly to the Audacity and Adobe Audition, and I just recorded the audio, exported it, and that's what you heard. I didn't do any sort of noise reduction or equalization or anything like that, because I feel like you guys deserve to hear what this microphone has to offer in its entirety and not what it could be based on equalization and whatnot. So my final thoughts: if you're looking for a cheap microphone that does a job well, I recommend you check this microphone out. And honestly, I was impressed with with the microphone. Of course, it's not as good as some other expensive microphones, but if you're looking again for something inexpensive that is a little better than built-in speakers, or even if you use headphones microphones, this will be a lot better. And because it's USB, you don't have to worry about no preamps. You don't have to worry about connecting it to a board and then from the board directly to your computer. It's just plug and play, and it is USB, so the USB cable can be replaced. The overall build quality of the thing, it's very nice and heavy. It's made of metal, including the little grate over here. I'm not going to take it all apart, but I'm sure I can twist this off and pull out the board. But it's very nice and heavy, and overall a nice quality device, and honestly no one would really question the microphone looking like this when they hear the sound. So if at any time during this video you're interested in taking a look at this product, I'll leave a link down below for the Amazon listing. And with that being said, thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next video.